In Roblox, there has been many players throughout its history that had caused chaos, mayhem, and extreme confusion to the community. Players that have acted extremely idiotic to fans in their socials, or just straight up being a myth. These players had made a name for themselves and are known to many, and so I'll be explaining who these players are and what made them so infamous in the first place. So starting off this list, we have Gerard Valdez 4. If you are a player from 2012 to 2013, you might have heard of that name. He's infamous for his plagiarism with popular games and selling items to scam other unsuspecting players, but he's mainly known to have copied the popular games usually shown in the front page. One of his stolen games was named Paintball, a copy of Daxter's 33 game of the literal same name. This copied game received an outrageous amount of visits, that being at an estimated 7.6 million visits. This is due to his unknown method of his ability to gain unauthorized access to games, leading to him doing whatever he desired to that place. But not only had he copied games, he copied groups as well. In around 2012, Jared attempted to purchase a group named the Vortex Security, a group that had won an award called the most active group in Roblox. He offered at an approximated 2 to 3 million ticks, however the head of the same group declined, so Jared thought it would be a good idea to create his own version of the Vortex Security group, including their group uniforms as well. Ironically, this group was later sold to another player named DutyBum10 that is still active to this day. Jared had received around 8 accounts terminated. The date is unspecified and hard to find, but in my calculations, I'm pretty sure it is around 2011 to 2013. But in recent years, we are able to access a channel made by Jared himself. Ignoring what he did in the past, he seemed to have grown up from Roblox and is just chilling with his own community nowadays. And for our next player, this person is more infamous in Roblox but ironically famous outside Roblox. This player is called QuackityIsHot, also known as Quackity. He made a series called the Roblox Sucks series, spanning from 8 videos starting from the 7th of September in 2015 all the way until 14th of December 2018. With his relationship through his videos to Roblox, people were talking about what Quackity is gonna do next. And well, he did something insane. On the 3rd of May of 2017, he live streamed on a particular activity that most YouTubers refrain from, that being completely raiding the hell out of the Roblox forums. He encouraged his viewers to all spam Roblox Sucks in the forums, and after some time, he succeeded in shutting down the forum temporarily.
The forums are down? The forums are down? Are you serious? Are the forums...
Which is pretty funny in my opinion. However, after a few months, he decided that he wanted to do another raid to the Roblox forum. On June 7th in 2017, he decided to relaunch the ridiculous raid once again. However, Roblox came prepared. When you wanted to post a forum page, you needed to be, at least your account needed to be, over the age of 13, including a capture feature. And since Quackity is live streaming the event, his account got banned almost immediately. And after he was banned, the community made a game called the Quackity Shrine asking Roblox to unban Quackity. But the Roblox admins were unconvinced and just banned whoever said anything related to Quackity whatsoever. The aftermath of Quackity was that he just moved on from Roblox to other content. Minecraft was his main source of content before he just randomly dipped. And so let's get on to the next player, LisaGaming. I am 100% sure you all have heard of this YouTuber before, since almost all of you had been watching Koneko Kitten back in the day. At least for me. LisaGaming is a popular YouTuber with over 130,000 subscribers, surprisingly. And what caught many of the community's attention, including me, was that she made videos talking about fake news to several YouTubers about random stuff. She was infamous in that niche specifically, as the videos were intentionally low quality with loud music played in the background, and also text with poor grammar. In these videos, she talks about ridiculous things to people's favorite YouTubers like suing Koneko Kitten or Flamingo hacking her account for some reason, resulting in many fans of those targeted YouTubers attacking LisaGaming, sending hate comments, making her gain a popular yet infamous channel, and making the reputation of the YouTuber itself look indecent and immature, despite them never actually addressing nor actually knowing of the problem in the first place. The one activity that stirred all this attention and drama in the first place was when Lisa was recording a video of her completely deleting other players' houses. That game that she played on was Welcome to Bloxburg, a very popular sandbox game that most people usually build houses as a sort of way to show off their buildings to other people. So in a dream world, the video was basically Lisa offering to build the victim's house, whilst the victim would work in-game to gain some in-game currency. Theoretically, this is great as Lisa would make the house look better and the other player would easily gain more money to decorate the house with. But this is real life, so go back. So how the video actually went was Lisa would gain the victim's trust and gain builder perms, and then proceeded to delete everything of their house and try to get a reaction out of them. This was when, at least when I heard of this player in the first place, Koneko Kitten made a video simply explaining on what happened with LisaGaming and how she got banned from Bloxburg from doing that video. This is what drew people's attention to her Roblox channel in the first place, at least for me. We fast forward a couple months later and we were received with a termination of Lisa on Roblox per parents' request for unknown reasons. She got unbanned a few days later and then proceeded to get another ban for having an offensive username, and then receiving another unban once again. This could be due to her trolly nature or whatever, but it's just my speculation. situation. She's controversial enough, but not as controversial as these last two players. If you were on the side of March 18th in 2017, you might have heard of these two players in the community named JohnDoe and JaneDoe. These are test accounts previously made by David Baszucki and Eric Castle, two of the big devs of Roblox. These two accounts represent an anonymous opposite gender, but somehow they were both infamously known as a hacker that will hack all our accounts and delete everything in our inventory. Or something. But surprise, it's fake. They were used as bait for clickbait stories back in 2017. Such YouTubers like Kazakh and Equalex spreaded the rumors, which caused massive panic and chaos throughout the platform, especially since they were actually really big YouTubers, so most of us just believed in them. And for those who are wondering, yeah, I didn't log in when it was March 18th, on God. Although the account itself didn't do much at all, the gossip, the myth, and the legend surrounding both their mysterious characters was why I think JohnDoe and JaneDoe were both some of the more controversial players in the platform. Considering it was also 2017 and most of us, including me, were incredibly dumb and gullible, resulting in it being received as a bigger problem than it actually was. Next on the list, we have one of the most infamous YouTubers in Roblox. Corl was one of the 5 members from the Pals, one of the most known Roblox YouTuber groups back in the day, where basically everyone knew of their existence and praised them as the GOAT. However, he also had a separate channel uploading child-friendly content for viewers to enjoy. His YouTube channel achieved a stunning subscriber count of 1.17 million as well. And now, this part for me is kind of blurry and I have done my research, but I'm still not too sure, so take this with a grain of salt. With that being said, on February 2019, a tweet was said from Corl saying that the person should probably stop watching content targeted to little kids, then proceeded with another tweet saying that the girl spent around $100 to name the pals on the back of her jersey, and finally ended with a tweet from Corl saying simply cringe. This was met with an extreme amount of backlash from the community and consequently got him kicked out of the pals group, concluding his villain tyrant. He tweeted his last message in Twitter basically saying how Dennis was his childhood friend, and to see him get kicked from the pals without any message except him being removed, also ending with a cringe on the bottom as well. Furthermore, what happened to the girl was extremely disturbing to say the least, saying that she was attempting to commit suicide since she thought life is not worth living anymore, with the roller coaster of emotions that her idol gave to her only to be crushed down by a single tweet. However, the girl did receive emotional support from many popular YouTubers and I think is living in a much better state right now than in that time. Well, except for Corl. Since after 5 months of inactivity, at June of 2019, Corl posted 2 pictures of him holding a shotgun without any further context. His hair grew extremely long and it seemed like he wasn't taking care of himself properly whatsoever. These 2 pictures made many fans and viewers of the pals worried for the safety of the pals, considering Corl knew where they lived. Some others also inferred these tweets to be a threat, but even with all that, for an unknown reason, Corl decided to just delete both these pictures. For the aftermath, around a year ago, Corl's YouTube channel got terminated and his Roblox account has still been standing up for some odd reason. No one has heard from Corl after the shotgun incident, and it's really unlikely that we'll see him anytime soon. And now, finally, for the most controversial player of all time in Roblox, at least in my opinion, RubenSim is a creator primarily focusing on reporting players that had attempted to do inappropriate acts to kids playing Roblox. Of course, many players would not like to see these types of people in the platform whatsoever, so he was doing the platform justice. He exposed a pretty wide variety of people that are predators like Mr. Obvious, or also exposing a head moderator of Roblox's Twitter account that was following some very not safe for work images. However, what transpired me to call him the most controversial player of all time was because he got sued by Roblox. Yes, the actual company. Apparently, he was accused of promoting false and misleading terrorist threats. I don't know how an ordinary man can mislead terrorist threats, but okay, whatever. There are more accusations of the guy, and I'd rather not go into detail, but it's most likely false. At least I'd hope so. He tried not to comment against it because, quote, he wanted his lawyers and the court's job to be as easy as possible. However, at June 16th of 2022, both parties had resolved their case, and, well, Roblox won. Well, you could say Ruben won, but the repercussions can still be felt to this day in his most recent videos and etc. Since 4 days after the case had been resolved, Ruben had to pay $150,000 in settlement. Additionally, he was also forced to delete any videos that violates the terms and service, blah blah blah. I don't know these terms, so I'll just leave it at that. However, in the aftermath, he's not allowed to play Roblox, or at least record videos of it, but is still allowed to create videos criticizing Roblox's moderation problems, etc, etc. But for the actual predator reports that he was known for in the first place, he posts them in his social media accounts like Twitter, so that's pretty neat. These Roblox players were some of the more controversial players I think I've ever seen, since I only know 1 or 2 of them, but through researching it thoroughly, I think I can kind of at least grasp at how they really affected the platform and the player base as a whole. Some being plagiarists, some being too ignorant, some just being myths, and some just being unfortunate. How they contributed to the growth of Roblox and how the players grew together was quite nice to watch over time. How they, in this day and age, players could usually differentiate what is good and what is bad whilst maintaining a more mature and understanding perspective. I do hope that in the future, less controversial stuff happens in Roblox and more good stuff comes out. It would be so much better than hearing this YouTuber is a pedo, this this guy's a pedo, whatever. No, I might be cancelled for that now, but okay, well, just, okay, whatever. And with that being said, I am Utsi, and I'll be hibernating once again, because it's like 11, it's literally 11 p.m. Okay, bye.